Good morning.
What a lovely drive.
Oh my gosh,
nice?
that was really, really cool. I think that there were only a couple potholes, but we dodged them all.
Yep, and the landscape was really cool. As we came this way, we could start to see the trees getting greener and the water's so blue, and I can't wait to go for a swim.
Yeah, so today's adventure, we are heading down 1,000 steps down to the ocean to go swimming.
Yeah, let's go.
So we just made it to the bottom and there's no way in hell that was just 1,000 steps.
Maybe 50.
Maybe 50.
Maybe more like probably 35. I don't know, maybe 50.
So when we go back up, I'm actually gonna count every step to see how many steps there really are, because it took us about 10 seconds, maybe 20 seconds to get here.
Yeah, and we didn't even go that fast.
No, we didn't.
What do you think?
I think that the beach is just completely covered with coral, so there's no sand at all here. The water though looks pretty nice past the very first part where it's got a lot of like seagrass and stuff. So I'm curious to go freediving out there.
Let's do it.
What do you think?
It's nice, it's nice. It's like Brian was saying, not a perfectly sandy beach or anything, but the water looks gorgeous. It's warm, so it's gonna feel good to go for a swim.
Okay, so we just walked down to the water's edge right here, and I saw all of these little black things, like little black balls, and upon further inspection, this whole area is completely covered in sea urchins. So I've got no idea where we were gonna get in. We need to keep walking around.
Yeah.
Like,
we're not getting in there.
No.
I've had hundreds of sea urchins stuck in my palms, and I've had them in my arms and my hips and my feet. I'm gonna skip that part. Let's go find a better spot. I don't want to accidentally stand on a sea urchin. But this looks okay. There's also a sand patch over there that people plop their butts in front of, so that might be the spot. Regardless, you're gonna have to walk across coral to get into the water. That's just it. Bonaire, I don't think, is known for pristine beaches. We haven't found a pristine beach in Bonaire yet. It's the water that is really well known for.
I feel like if we were ever to do this again, that we would have water shoes like we were just talking about. You had mentioned?
Yeah, I would want water shoes for sure. That would make this, like, then you wouldn't be worried about anything. You just like trample through the coral and you jump right into the water.
Yeah.
I found the sand patch. That's nice.
This is the sandy part
Is
of
this
it.
our sand patch? It's pretty good. I mean, I could lay here and you could lay on that spot. What do you think? We're not here for basking today. We're here for the water.
Let's go get in.
Let's do it.
So it looks like we found where the safe spot to actually enter is. It's right here. There's signs when you come down the stairs that are like entry, exit, and there's an arrow. And we just found this other spot where there is another rock that says entry, exit.
Is there a teleportal here?
A teleportal?
I wonder if that means there's a teleportal here. I
So,
think that means get in the water.
Yeah.
Not a teleport.
not a teleport. And upon inspection here, I don't see any sea urchins right here. So maybe they don't like this area for some reason.
Maybe the humans remove them
Yeah.
and make it safe.
Yeah.
Ready, ready?
Me too.
Let's go.
my gosh, this is so beautiful out here. The sand at the bottom is so white, and I imagine it's soft. I'm not touching the bottom, so, or any of the corals, so it looks really nice though.
That was really nice.
That was so much fun to go swimming with the fishes.
Yeah, we saw some really beautiful fish and a little bit of reef, and we got to practice our free diving.
I was so happy my mask was not fogging up this time, partly because I kind of shaved my mustache on the top a little bit more, so I have a better seal on the top of my lip.
Yeah, that was really cool. The water's a really nice temperature, and it was great. I'm really buoyant, so every time I go down, I go whoop, right back to the top. So without fins, that was kind of hilarious, trying to stay at the bottom.
And I am a sinker, so I was like, without a wetsuit on and without fins, I was like having to tread water constantly at the surface, so that was kind of rough.
Yeah.
But other than that, we've just been hanging out here on the beach, and now we are gonna jump back on the scooter and continue this, I guess it's a mid-island tour that we're on right now, because we're gonna go head up towards the big Washington park up there, and then over to Rincon.
Yeah, Rincon is one of the oldest settlements on the island, so it should be pretty cool. It sounds like there's lots of like cool culture and bright colorful buildings and some good food that we were recommended. So
yeah, some of the local culture food, so I cannot wait to try that.
Woo, let's go!
Also, while we were down free diving, I noticed that there was like no trash at all. And that's because this group right here, Stinapa, they require everyone who snorkels, swims, or scuba dives to have a very specific tag that you have to buy before you get in the water. So what the funds go to is cleaning up 60 feet deep, 200 feet off of the coastline, all the way around the island. And so every single year, multiple times a year, there's scuba divers and snorkel events where they organize a big cleanup of all the trash and everything that's in the water. And so I highly recommend when you come to Bonaire, grab your tag from a dive shop right away so that you can enjoy the water all around the coastline. Is that the first step? Are you gonna count that as a step?
Well, that was several steps for me. Same short. No, this one.
That's the first one?
1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 51, 52, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. They're liars! It's not 1,000 steps, folks.
I think it's just feels like 1,000 steps if you're wearing big scuba tanks.
That's great.
Verdict is in.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun though. Let's go to our scooter. I think it's right over there still. And yeah. There it is.
Found it.
Found it.
Front row parking.
Yeah.
There's the horn.
We parked here.
Yeah, not good.
And we entered there. Park here, enter there. Here, there. Not 1,000 steps.
Not 1,000 steps. I just saw a flamingo flying and it's huge wingspan and it's so pink. Really cool. We have just arrived at Gotomir. This is very gorgeous. It's a lake, well, probably more like an inlet on Bonaire. It's super, super beautiful. We've got a whole bunch of little islands sprawled around in this little lake, and it looks like a whole bunch of like beautiful little silhouettes of flamingos out there. Love it.
What do you have?
A flamingo in its natural habitat. Bright pink in color. Beautiful.
They're in the flamingo sanctuary of Gotomir, looking for the briny shrimp, which contributes to their pink color. This is wild. Like, you really don't want to crash into the fences here. They grow all of these cactus and everything up along the fence.
Is it? We found it. We literally stopped right in front of the place we were going.
Yeah, so we're gonna grab some lunch here at Posada Paramira. Posada Paramira, bar and restaurant. Original recipes and traditional tastes. It's local food. They close at 6 though, so we've got to get in before it closes.
Go. Initially, I asked for a mojito. They didn't have them, which is totally cool, but it's my favorite, and that's what I guess it's my default drink that I asked for. So I said that instead I'd like something that is a little bit tart and a little bit sweet, and he said he had the perfect fruit drink for me. Tamarind. It's tamarind juice with rum. It's very good. It's perfect. It really is. A little bit sweet and a little bit tart. Mmm. Have some. I really like how the straw is made of paper, so they're not contributing to plastics. That always makes me happy. I think people are finally getting the hint that plastic is really terrible, and when you live on a beautiful ocean, the last thing you want to do is contribute to the plastic problem. So this is fantastic.
It just arrived. I got the conch, which is lightly fried in a garlic sauce and local spices. Let's check this out. Never had this before. Oh my gosh.
Good stuff.
It's light. It's kind of like calamari in texture. It's lightly fried. It has a garlic flavor to it. Like, it tastes like garlic, and then all sorts of other spices that I've possibly never tried before. It's delicious.
Sounds good. Here.
Yeah.
This is really good. Thank you for the bite. Okay, I've got goat stew. I've never eaten goat before. I have, on the other hand, had a lot of goat cheese, so I've got a good feeling about this. These were his 2 favorite dishes that we were recommended by Jewel, so let's give this a go. Mmm! Perfecto. The goat is very flavorful, a lot of flavors. Spices, I'm not too sure what it is, but it's really tender and super delicious. I don't even know what that is. It's really good. Passion fruit cheesecake and flan. Let's see how it is. Looks really good. I love passion fruit. That's nice. It's like a little sweet and tart, soft and crunchy with the seeds. Very good.
We made it just in time for sunset. It is gone. You can see over there.
I think I got a good shot of it. So beautiful. This was such a good day.
Oh my gosh.
Really good day.
The last part of the little ride, we went through the little town of Rincon. We didn't stop because we knew that the sun was gonna set soon and we had to get back to our side of the island because it was about 23 kilometers from way up there to over to where we're at, which is not that far, but that was probably about half the length of the island or a little more.
Yeah, and the roads are a little crazy here. They're not like that bad, but there's a lot, well, not a lot.
The road's rough. There's potholes every once in a while, so you have to keep your eyes peeled. And people on this island drive fast. They like tear past you.
They're little skinny roads and they're just whipping past you. I mean, you just gotta take your own speed and drive close to the shoulder sometimes when you're on a scooter so people can pass, and sometimes people are double passing. They're passing going one way and then the other guys on the other side are passing coming towards you. So what happens? We wanted to get back before it was dark and we did, just in time for like the most beautiful sunset.
Yeah, the sun was just above the horizon and it dipped down so fast once it gets to that point.
I think it's like still kind of above the horizon, but it's kind of cloudy.
Oh, the clouds. The atmosphere.
Yeah. The sun was so big though, it was very pretty.
Yeah, so.
We had a good day. We had really good local food when we went to Rincon. That was awesome. And our server was great. Jewel, he was a super nice guy. The guy knows 6 languages, 4 really well. How inspiring is that?
That's super cool. That just like reminds me of like always be learning. ABL, always be learning. You know, expanding my mind is one of those things that I love to do. So what are you learning? We'd love to know in the comments below to expand your horizon so that you can do more of what you want in life.
Yeah, because learning makes you feel more confident in anything. If you're feeling stuck, go learn something. Like us learning freediving. Learning how to freedive and just be able to feel more comfortable and confident in the water has been such a joy. And most of the time, like I would miss out on swimming in the water because I'd be like, Brian, go ahead, do it. I'd swim for a bit, but mostly just like lounge on the beach. But this has been such a cool discovery and so fun, so relaxing. Highly recommend learning more.
Absolutely, and if you haven't yet, go ahead and click subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we release a brand new video about 3 times a week.
That's right. Thanks for hanging out with us, and until next time, friends.
Adventure on.
Adventure on. Love,
Bye.
love. I wonder if that means there's a teleportal here.
Also, while we were down diving, doing some free diving, do it again.
Well, let's count already.
Yeah, let's count. Erin's 5'1 3/4", so she stands on things to get better views.
Brian's 6'1 and 6'2 3/4". 6'1 3/4"? He's huge, and he still stands on things.